Good morning everyone and welcome back to another vlog. I feel like I haven't vlogged for a while, but it's only really been just like over a week, I think. But I remember like when I was in nursing school, it was so continuous that I'm just like so used to doing that. But anyways, I'm a new grad nurse, by the way, if you're new here. I literally have yet to write my exam. I just finished in December and I've just been working the entire time. So anyways, today I am finally off. Basically all I've been doing, like I said, I've been working. And so yesterday I came home from night shift and I had basically yesterday free like throughout the day, but I slept in a little bit longer and I'm not really the type to sleep in longer. I usually wake up within like 3 hours or something after night shift, but yesterday I was just so tired, so I ended up sleeping in for a while and then my day just flew by. Like I literally all I did was like go out to eat and then that was it. I was like, oh my gosh, my day's like flying by. But when I came home in the evening, I was like, okay, like I need to do something with my day because I've literally wasted so much time. So I started taking out like my notes and my textbooks and stuff for my licensing exam, which is coming up. So I am a psych nurse, which for our exam, it's literally the same thing. Ours is called the RPNCE, which is like the N-CLEX for RNs, but we have a different name and obviously like different questions because this is more psych specific versus RN, which is like a lot more medical. But we do also get medical questions and stuff on our exam. So people have been prepping for this for a while now. Some people haven't, and I'm one of those who hasn't. Our exam got postponed twice because of COVID, so it really kind of messed up our schedules in terms of like how we're gonna study and stuff. If it was to happen earlier, I probably wouldn't even have started work. I probably would have just studied and then just written the exam and then started work. But because it got postponed twice, I've just been working the entire time, so I haven't really had time to study. So anyways, I'm just on a tangent because I'm literally trying to share like everything all at once. So yesterday I ended up taking out my stuff. I went onto like the website, like the college website, and started like going through everything one by one. So I downloaded the study guide. I actually read through the entire study guide last night, and then there's like practice tests, and I think I might actually purchase it. I've been like iffy about it, but I think I'll purchase it. One of my friends from like my cohort sent me the success book, which is the book I'm going to use to try to study, and I'm literally doing this like a couple days before the exam. So like literally the next couple of days is all going to be about studying. So I'm going to use that success book and just kind of do like the practice questions in there, and I think I'm going to go off that. I feel like I should be okay, like especially being in like the hospital settings and applying those skills. I feel like I should be okay, at least for the entire like psych component of it. But like some of the medical stuff, I feel like I need to kind of refresh on, because yes, we do like learn all this medical stuff, and yes, we apply a lot of the medical stuff in our practice like when the time comes, but it's not something that's always happening, you know? Like yeah, diabetes, sure, catheters once in a while, sure, IVs, sure, wound care, yeah, but like certain other medical things, like not all the time. So I'm gonna try to go through some of the medical stuff and refresh on that. But I thought I would take you along. I don't know if I'm gonna do this as like a day vlog or a couple of days. I think I might do a couple of days and then I'll probably stop it, and then I'll probably start again for my actual exam day. But just so you kind of have like a little heads up of where I am and how late I'm about to study. So today is March 2nd and my exam is on March 9th. So that's 7 days away. And 2 of those days I'm working night shifts. So March 4 and 5 I'm working night shifts. On March 4th in the morning I have to go to a different hospital for a training for my other job that I'm going to start after the exam. So I'm a little all over the place, and I'm definitely a lot more busier than I thought I would be. I was like, you know what, in March I'm not going to work at all. I'm just going to study for like the 8-9 days and then just go and write the exam. But once again, I was like looking at it and I'm like, oh, whatever, 2 night shifts, that shouldn't be too bad. And then I'm like, oh gosh, like I don't know what I did to myself, because I'm gonna obviously have to nap a little bit when I come home. before I start studying, otherwise my brain's not going to function well. So I am a little overwhelmed now, but I don't know if I shared, I got a part-time line at the place on the unit that I want to work on, which I've said it's a little bit harder to get a line on that unit. So I was able to get a temporary part-time, which I'm so thankful for. And because of the fact that I got that line, the March 4 and 5 night shifts were scheduled already into that line. So I was like, it's okay. Like, I obviously want the line, so I wasn't going to give that line up just for 2 night shifts. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I'll try my best to take you all along with like studying and stuff. It just feels so weird because this is literally feeling like kind of like I'm back in school almost. But I'm not, but I'm like done, but I'm not done. So I don't know, kind of just giving me the school vibes, but I really do miss school already. I miss the whole going to school and like learning and studying and all that. So the next couple of days will kind of just bring me back those same memories. I took out some of my books last night, and now I just put them on my dining table because I think this is where I'm going to study. I have my farm textbook, my med surge, and then I have the psychotropic agent. So this is a lot of, it's actually a really good detailed like psych med book. And then I also just have my form binder out because I don't know if the smart thing would be to go through these or if the smart thing would be to go through these, because I feel like I already have the condensed and important information already in here. So I might just end up using that. And then for additional information, I'll use those 2 books. And then this is like a list of like some topics that have been like that will be tested on. So I printed that out, and this was a blueprint that I printed out yesterday. Basically just kind of gives you an information of like how much, at what percentage you'll be tested. Like obviously therapeutic relationships and stuff is like 15 to 25%, and then the knowledge and application part is a big one, so it's 30 to 40%. It's 200 multiple choice questions. We have 4 hours to write it, and as you can see, like applying the skills is obviously a big one, so just kind of printed that for reference. These are just some seizure and dementia, delirium, all that kind of notes that I took out yesterday because I thought it would be like it's kind of like cheat sheet thing, because at this point I can't be reading everything. So I went through some of my notes yesterday and I just took out stuff like this, which I thought would be like an easy reference and hopefully easier to kind of refresh on. And then on my laptop I have so much, so I'll show you all when I start doing it. Sorry, my steamer is like literally chilling at the back. But basically my laptop is what I'm going to be using to study for the most part, because I have the PDF version of the success book, so that's where all like the practice questions are for like the psych component, because as you can see I don't really have any of my like psych notes out. The only stuff that I have is like the psych medications, because obviously I really want to refresh my like medication knowledge, and then I just have like my med stuff out. So a lot of the psych stuff, like applying like psych skills and everything like that, I'm just going to do the practice questions and base it off of that, because like I said, if I'm studying this late, there's no point in me going through all of my notes from nursing school and just like, you know, it's too much information and I'm not going to be able to really learn that way at this point. So I think what I'm going to do is go through the psych nursing practice questions and just do those for the next couple of days. And then the really good thing about it is it also gives you like a rationale, like why that answer is correct and everything like that. So that's what I'm going to do for all of that stuff. If there's something that, you know, I'm really struggling with, then yes, I'll go back into like my notes in my bedroom and stuff, like go through my psych stuff and then go and review it. But otherwise, I think I should be okay by doing the questions and then looking at the answers and seeing why that answer is correct or why it was wrong. I think that should be fine. And then I might purchase practice tests, because the site actually has practice tests for us to purchase. I might buy the bundle, because there's like a bundle where you can get 2 tests and it's just 1 attempt each. There's other ones that you can get like 3 attempts, but honestly the prices just keep increasing and I don't want to spend that much money just to try to, you know, do well on this exam. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm buying it, but I'm thinking about buying it. But that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I just don't know where to start. Like, I think what I'm going to do right now is probably go through the success book and maybe start on like a chapter or 2. it's like almost 9:30, so I think I want to spend at least 2 hours going through the success book and doing some practice questions. And then I'll have lunch, and after that I'll see if I want to like start studying med or what I want to do. Okay, so it's been like over 2 hours since I've been studying. This is the book that I was using. So this is the success book. I'm just gonna go to the first page and show you all. This is a textbook, the psychiatric mental health nursing success. It's a Q&A review. So I just went through the first 2 chapters right now, and I did all the questions. And then so basically the way I did it was I copied and pasted all these questions onto a Word document. And then I did the actual answering on the Word document, and then I would refer back to this, like the answers sheet right here. Then I would take a look at this answer sheet and see if it's the right answer. And if it's not, then I would review why it's not. And then I went and highlighted the correct answers onto my Word doc, so I know what the actual right answer is. And so I've only done 2 chapters, but it's been, let's see how many questions. I think it's like 70, 80 questions that I've done already. Oh, over 80 questions. Yeah, so almost like 85 to like 90 questions I already did. The theory part, I didn't do like the theorists and stuff. I wasn't like the best at, but that was obviously a small component that was tested. And then the actual psych nursing part about like applying skills in practice, I actually did really well on. So kind of happy about that. What I'm going to do after this, like tomorrow or something, I'm going to go through all the ones that I did already today, and I'm going to review all those. Like I'm just gonna read the questions and just look at the answer again, just so I can kind of like be a little bit more familiar with it and remember it that way. But I kind of like the way I'm doing it, because that way I don't have to, like, that way I have the right answers onto one doc, but then at the same time if I need a rationale and stuff, I can go back and see like why that's the right answer. So it's been working for me. Like I said, it's already been 2 hours, like time literally flew by. I'm gonna try to get through a couple more chapters today, so I don't even know how many this has in total, but I'll tell you guys when I see that, or tell you all, not tell you guys, tell you all. So now my mom is making roti, so I'm gonna eat that for lunch, and then I'm gonna go and try to work for another 2 hours. It is so much later now. It's like 4:15 almost, and I'm about to go get Starbucks because I feel like I just need it now. Basically, I have been studying the entire day, and I'm so proud of myself how far I've actually gotten. So after I had lunch, I went through 3 more chapters, and the last chapter that I just finished was chapter 5. My goal was to go get Starbucks after 2 chapters, but I felt like I was still feeling pretty good about it, so I just continued on. Sorry, there's like people right next to me, so I didn't want to talk. But anyways, I continued on after the I continued on after the 4th chapter, and then as I was doing the 5th chapter, oh my gosh, I got so tired because that 5th chapter was so long, and so that's when I definitely started feeling like, okay, I'm like a little tired, my brain's not processing the information, and I was like just trying to get through it, and I did kind of just get through it, but then I was still trying my best to like pay attention, and then every time I did feel like I was like slacking off, I was like, okay, go back to that question and redo it. So I ended up taking longer doing it that way, but then at least at the end of the day I still went through the content and like actually tried to focus on the content instead of just going through it. So I managed to finish those 5 chapters, and now, like I said, it's like 4:15, so now I'm gonna go get Starbucks because I definitely need a break. I could have obviously just made coffee at home, but it's like a treat yourself vibe going on here right now because of the fact that I managed to get so much studying done. So I'm gonna have, and plus our coffee I feel like isn't gonna be strong enough because I'm gonna get a drink that has espresso in there. So it's obviously going to be much stronger, and will hopefully help me kind of get through the rest of my evening. But I think once I go home and drink my Starbucks, I think I'm just gonna like not start studying right away. I might just take a little break and like watch like a Netflix episode or something like that. Thank you. I don't need that. Thank you. Here's the drink I got. It's the new tall iced toasted vanilla oat espresso or shaken espresso, I think. Yeah. And I'm gonna try it. Definitely my vibe. I love vanilla, and when I tried their other oat milk drink, like the new one that came out around the holidays, I was obsessed with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And this is like really like definitely just my taste, but it has vanilla in it, so I love it. It's really good. I'm gonna drink that. I'm just gonna watch probably like an episode and a half of Love is Blind because this one's almost done. I'm on episode 8 right now. Let's see where the finale is. Okay, so just 2 more episodes. People have been absolutely loving this. I watched first season when it first came out, like right away, but this season I've been kind of behind on it. I never really watched it, and then everyone was like talking about it, so then one day I randomly binged it. The one day I had off, I think last week or something. I basically binged it, so now I'm here. I'm gonna watch this, drink my Starbucks, let my laptop charge, and then get back to studying. I finished 7 chapters. I am so proud of myself. I literally like studied the entire day today. I was at it from like 9:30 this morning, and it's like almost 9:30 p.m. now, but obviously I didn't study the full 12 hours. I think like with breaks and everything, I made it to about 9.5, which is pretty good. And 7 chapters of doing practice questions, like that's a lot of questions and a lot of multiple choice stuff. So I'm definitely feeling exhausted now, like my brain's tired, so no more studying. I'm just gonna put on my diffuser. I feel like I barely use it. I think I used it in my last vlog too, but anyways, I'm gonna put on my diffuser. I'm gonna use the stress release one today from Sage. I love these scents so much. So I'm gonna turn this on, and then I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night is start editing one of my videos for YouTube, because I'm finally like my subscribers are finally starting to increase. I'm really close to the monetization period, but I've also just been slacking with editing and posting because I've been so busy at work. I literally have 3 videos right now that are already been like filmed and stuff, but I haven't even started editing them. So it's 3 right there, and then I'm filming the 4th one, and then I'm going to be filming 2 Lululemon hauls next week once my exam is over. So I have a lot of content. I just don't have time to edit, so that's why I fall so behind. I'm gonna try to spend about like 45 minutes at least to try to edit one of my vlogs, and then I know I'm gonna get tired, so then after that I'll probably just watch like an episode on Netflix, maybe finish Love is Blind since I'm on the last one, or I will like watch a YouTube video or something, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't want to stay up too late today because I want to wake up really early tomorrow and get some studying done first thing in the morning, and then I'll take a little bit of a break because I have some errands to run, and then I'll come back home and study again. So my plan is to just wake up early, try to get as much as I can done first thing in the morning, because also my brain gets really tired in the evening. I'm like just much more productive in the morning, so I really want to motivate myself to get up like super early. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll take y'all along. And for now, let's turn this thing on. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day, and I woke up at 6 a.m. today. My alarm started going off since 5:30, but I could not get out of bed, so I didn't get up as early as I wanted. I originally wanted to wake up at 5, and then last night I was like, you know what, I think that's a bad idea. So then I changed it to 5:30, and I couldn't get up, so I got out of bed at 6. Had my morning coffee, and then I've just been editing my video the entire time. I was like, oh, maybe I should just like get through 1 chapter and then go and take a shower and stuff, but also this video was like, it's gonna take me forever to edit. So, and like last night didn't get very far, so I just ended up starting to edit this. I've been doing it for like about 35 minutes or so, and so I'm still not anywhere near done. But I think I'm just gonna stop editing now, and I'm gonna go and take a shower, and then I want to try to get one chapter at least done of practice test questions before I leave for a little bit. Yeah. It is so much later in the day. It's currently 3 p.m. and my day did not go as planned at all. There was some stuff that happened today earlier, like it was like personal things, so I'm not gonna share it. Like everything's okay though, but I'm so glad that I was able to get through one chapter this morning. So I'm actually really happy that I did wake up early and that I was able to go through a chapter of questions this morning, because after that I've just been so busy. Right now I'm just heading home finally, and I'm going to finally start studying again. My friends are all meeting up, they're all gonna study together. I was like hoping that I could just invite them over to my house and we could have just done everything together, but things, like I said, just didn't work out. It was like really sudden and shocking. I was like, oh wow, what timing for everything to happen. But anyways, everything is okay now. So thankful for that. But obviously a big chunk of my day is gone. So now I'm gonna go home. I was home earlier too, and so I went through like 40 questions already, and of like chapter 8 I've done like 40 questions. So now I'm just gonna do, I think there's like 20 something left for that chapter, and I think I'm just gonna finish those, and then once I finish that I'm gonna have a cup of coffee because I'm exhausted and I have a really bad headache. I'm gonna have some coffee and then I'll continue on with the chapters from there. I was wrong. I think I said that, oh, I'm gonna go home and do the next chapter. I don't know if I said that I finished chapter 7 or chapter 8 this morning, but anyways, I'm actually ahead, more ahead than I thought. I'm starting chapter 10. So I just finished chapter 9. That's the one that I had like remaining to do. So I think what I did, okay, so I finished chapter 8 this morning, and then when I came home, I started working on chapter 9. And I was like halfway through it. And then I had a couple more questions left in chapter 9, which I just finished now. All these ones that are highlighted. So I finished those. And now I just copy and pasted chapter 10. And I'm going to work on these after I drink my coffee and like watch an episode or something. I feel like I just need to chill out just a little bit. And the house is quiet, so I have peace and quiet right now. So I just need to like kind of gather my thoughts again before I start studying. So I'm on chapter 10, and that's this chapter has 16 chapters, so I think that's pretty good. But then I have 2 other practice tests that I need to do, which are 100 questions each. And then I have to review stuff in my like actual textbooks and my notes and stuff like that. Actually got quite a bit of studying done. I did 3 more chapters today, so now I am currently on chapter 12 or chapter 13. I forgot. Chapter 12 or chapter 13, which is not that bad. I think it's pretty good actually, given how like so many unexpected things happened today, and then I was obviously busy with all like personal things and everything like that. So I think it's actually pretty good that I managed to get through all that. Tomorrow I have a 3.5-hour training session at one of the facilities for my job that I'm about to start right after my exam. And then in nighttime I'm working night shift at one of my other jobs. So it's another busy day for me, but I'm going to try to get at least 1 to 2 chapters in. I was looking at the questions on the last 2 chapters, and it's not many. Like one of the chapters, the next one that I have to do is like 32 questions, as opposed to like some chapters that had like 60 something questions or 70 something questions. So it shouldn't be too bad. So hopefully I can get through 2 chapters tomorrow instead of just 1, but even if I get through 1, I'll be happy. So that's my goal tomorrow. Just gonna put my laundry away. Basically just my scrubs and my like work clothes right now. I literally feel like I'm doing laundry like every single day. There's like stuff for me to put away, so it's just become like a little part of my routine now. I'm gonna put this away, and then I think I'm gonna start editing my video again, like continue editing where I left off this morning, because I want to have it up at least by this weekend. I wanted to originally have it up today, but that didn't work out, so the goal is to have it up by the weekend. Good morning, happy Friday. It's almost 9 a.m. and I am currently sitting in my vehicle and people are watching me, so now I'm super awkward out, but I'm sitting in my vehicle right now. I just reached the hospital where I have my training to do. It's from 9:30 to 12, so it's a short and sweet little orientation training that I have to attend. And then I'm working night shift tonight, so I'm going to be really tired because I've obviously been up early, and so after I go home, like at 12 when this is over, I'm going to go home, I'm going to eat lunch, and then I want to try to get through at least 2 chapters. If I really kind of set a higher, like bigger goal, I want to try to accomplish 3, but I don't know if that's actually realistic, so 2 at least, and then by then it's going to be time to like eat dinner, drink my second cup of coffee, get ready, all that kind of stuff, and then I'm going to be gone for my night shift. So I know it's going to be a long day and I'm going to be really tired for night shift because I've just been up and awake and I'm going to be doing stuff the whole time, but it is what it is. I just gotta push through, get the studying done, and my exams in a couple of days, so after that, that stress will be gone, and then it will just be like work and life, basically. So yeah. Also today, paid parking is back, like it's in effect again, and I am kind of really annoyed because I have to pay here, and then when I go to the other hospital, I'm gonna have to pay there too, so I feel like I'm just gonna be losing so much money. My day just flew by and I just had no energy to vlog. I just had so many like random little things that I was doing, and so anyways, I just like didn't care about vlogging. But anyways, I am now in the parking lot of my workplace for my night shift tonight. I like was gonna vlog like getting ready and all that stuff, just didn't. But anyways, I'm here now. I'm here a little early, so I'm gonna spend like 30 minutes just studying. I brought my laptop. Just working on more practice questions. I want to try to get this chapter done at least before I go in for my shift. So I think I could do it. I'm just gonna work on this chapter hopefully, and then that leaves me with 3 more chapters to do for this textbook, and then I have 2 practice tests which are 100 multiple choice questions each, and then I have like my other separate notes and stuff that I want to review. So hopefully tomorrow I can do like another 2 chapters before my night shift, and then the next day I'll finish it, and then I'll start my practice test. So pretty good so far. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just wearing my figs. You can't even see it in this light. I wonder if this will help. It's like this midnight navy color. My preceptor got it for me, and this is the only set that I have from Figs that's like the joggers. So super comfy today. I'm also probably gonna work on, actually, you know what, my goal is to finish this, and I might actually start a new chapter during my break tonight, because that's why I brought it, is to work on questions during break time. But I also have my Kindle and I love to read, so I'll see what I'm feeling. I don't want to like overwhelm myself or anything like that either, because I'm overwhelmed enough as is. But yeah, we'll see. But anyways, I'm just gonna end off the vlog here since I've been so lazy with vlogging today, and I'll probably start a new one in a couple of days. So thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you in another video very shortly. Bye.